Hi, I'm Erica, a mom, wife, and caregiver. I have been through the highs and lows of having a child with a medically complex background and special needs, all caused by epilepsy. I'm here to let you know you're not alone. There are so many resources out there, and that you too can and will come out on the other side stronger and more resilient than you ever imagined. It's not always easy, but I'm here for you. Welcome to the Parenting Epilepsy and Special Needs podcast. Welcome back. I just need to say a huge thank you. This little podcast recently reached over 1,000 downloads. Thank you so much. It means so much that you choose to listen, and I'm so grateful. Please continue sharing this podcast with others who could benefit from listening. So, just had to say thank you. Okay, this year is flying by. We are already, at the time that I'm recording this, halfway through June. I know as moms, we say we say this every year that, time flies and I can't believe we're already at, June or this stage. But I really truly feel that as the years go on, that they go by even more quickly. As I thought more about this, I was ironically listening to one of my favorite podcasts, the Mel Robbins podcast. And one of her recent episodes talked about what you can do today to reset your life, energy, and happiness. I love when I listen to one of my own favorite podcasts, and the topic is exactly what I needed to hear at that specific time in my life. It got me thinking about this podcast and all of the amazing, loyal listeners. And I really wanted to share this message because it hit home for me. So stick with me. I know you will need to hear this too. All right, stop what you're doing. Of course, if you're driving, because if you're like me, I know you listen to podcasts while you're in your car. But if you happen to not be driving, stop what you're doing, grab a piece of paper or your journal and a pen. I want you to write down these 3 questions. Okay, are you ready? What have you accomplished this year that you are proud of? That's the first one. Number 2, what are you looking forward to this year? Number 3, what is one thing that you could accomplish before the end of 2026? I will say that one more time. What have you accomplished this year that you are proud of? What are you looking forward to this year? And what is one thing that you would like to accomplish before the end of 2026? I added the last question. Mel Robbins didn't talk about the one more thing that you would like to accomplish, but I know how consumed and busy our lives get. And I wanted to challenge you to revisit maybe a goal that you had for yourself at the beginning of the year. Maybe you wanted to, say, lose 20 pounds or start working out, maybe cut back on alcohol, change your eating habits, get more sleep. Or you have a goal to meet a friend for coffee or go for walks once a month. These are all just examples, but I really want you to think, what is one thing, not two, not 10, just one that you could work on each day and week until the end of the year? I know for me, I tend to overcomplicate things, and I want to accomplish a variety of things across multiple areas of my life. This is okay, but really choose just one thing that will make an impact on your daily life and will make you happy. I don't know if you just heard that. It's kind of late as I'm recording this. My dog is sleeping next to me and she is snoring and having a dream. So I'm not sure if that will come out in the final recording. All right, let's come back to number one. What is one thing that you accomplished this year that you are proud of? Maybe for you, it jumps out at you, or possibly you need to give this some thought. But for me, my accomplishment was to get back into strength training and lifting weights. I did this back in high school and college and in my 20s, and then I stopped pretty much once I became a mom. I got back into it in my early 30s and then really have not gone back to weightlifting since. I am now in my 40s and I realize how crucial lifting weights and resistance training is during perimenopause and menopause, and especially as we lose estrogen. The other reason that I saw a need to return to strength training and lifting weights was to protect my body from injury. On a daily basis, I assist my daughter with special needs with transfers, walking, getting in and out of bed, getting in and out of the car, just to name a few things. I notice though that when I lift weights, I tend to have less injuries related to assisting her throughout her day. And that includes my back going out, pulling a muscle, or pinching a nerve. It also helps me to think more clearly, relieve stress, and of course, I am a much happier person when I work out consistently. So, how often do I work out? I try to achieve 3 days per week, but if we have a busy schedule and I only get 1 to 2 days in that week, I remember that something is better than nothing, and I get back on track the next week. So, this is my one area that I am proud of this year. Question number two. What am I looking forward to this year? All right, this one I had to think about. I always try to have something that I'm looking forward to since it helps me get through the more challenging days and weeks, especially just, having a child with special needs and epilepsy especially. Some days can hit you, I think, harder than others. So, I gave it some thought, and I really love looking forward to date nights with my husband because we only get a few date nights each year because of our busy schedules. I look forward to one-on-one days with my girls and, of course, vacations with our family or mini getaways. We're still in the midst of planning our family vacation, and I'm really looking forward to it, so that is definitely high on the list. But another thing that I really look forward to each year is our girls' all 3 girls' birthday celebration weekend. All 3 of our daughters' birthdays are in late summer, and when they were younger, we used to have one huge party for all 3 of them with our family, and it was usually later in the summer, like in late August or early September. As our girls got older, we gave them the option, "Would you like to have the big birthday party or go away for a weekend getaway?" And they chose the getaway. So, we don't it's not like we go super far. We just drive about, give or take, an hour away from us to Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. And for the last few years, they have chosen to go to Lake Geneva, and it's so fun. We spend time at the beach or the pool, shop at the boutiques and the different stores, eat at some really fun and delicious restaurants, and then, best of all, spend the long weekend together and make new memories. It's really become one of my favorite traditions that we have as a family. Okay, number 3. What is one thing that you would like to accomplish before the end of the year? I have one thing that I am really excited about, and you'll find out about it soon, but it's a goal related to this podcast community and helping other amazing moms of special needs or medically complex children. So, more to come soon. Please, please take the time to do this. I truly mean it. Do this for you. You deserve it. We are so busy each day caring for our children and our families. And it's so important to remember to take care of ourselves too, one day at a time. Keep it simple. Note down one one thing or more that you are really proud of yourself for accomplishing. This can be as simple as getting one more hour of sleep each night, getting your child to school on time each day. Think simple wins. What are you proud of accomplishing? What are you looking forward to? This is also really important. And if you can't think of anything that you're looking forward to, this is your cue to schedule or create something on your calendar that you will look forward to. Make it happen. Get the right people involved, get the support you need, and get it on the calendar. All right, finally, what is the one thing that you would like to accomplish before the end of this year? Think really hard. What would make you feel happy and fulfilled, and something that you could focus on a little time, dedicate a little time each day or a week until the end of this year? So that's what I have for today. I hope your year is off to obviously a great start now that we're 6 months in. And if things are a little crazy or you feel like you need a reset, it's not too late. This is the perfect time to do it. Do it now. Thank you so much for joining today. I know this information will help you as it's going to help me. As always, thank you for joining and for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Please share this with someone who could benefit from hearing today's episode. Don't forget to write a review or rate this episode. It would mean the world to me, and it helps get this show out to others who need this information. You can follow me on Instagram at parenting_epilepsy_special needs. We'll see you on the next episode.